Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Trevor with the FitBunch, coming at you with another video on legless exercise. A lot of people really seem to enjoy the video that I put up of the hip bridge, so we're going to continue with that theme. Exercises you can do at home, minimal equipment, no prosthesis required. So the plank is a fundamental human movement. Regardless of whether or not you have legs, it's something that you should do and you should be proficient at. We all need a strong midsection, especially if you're an amputee. Your lower back tends to become overactive, glutes tend to get shut off, core muscles don't work right, so gotta practice, gotta use them, otherwise problems arise. All right, plank position. For my able-bodied clients, I'll say elbows and toes. For us, it's elbows and nubs. So we're right here, straight line from the shoulder to the elbow, 90 degrees at the elbow, arms are out in front, you can put them flat, hands in fists, whatever. We have a straight line from the shoulder to the hip to the back of the nubs. We're right here, squeezing the midsection, bracing. Don't forget to breathe while you're doing this. Squeeze your stomach as though you're expecting somebody to come through and hit you with a gut punch, all right? That's the best way I can put it. You can also draw your belly button in towards your spine. Just make sure you're breathing while you're doing it, otherwise you're gonna pass out, and that's not a good time. To progress the movement, because let's face it, this is a very simple position when you are only 4 feet tall. So we're going to raise the surface just a little bit. I'm using a plyo box here at the gym. You can use a chair, a stool, anything that gets your nubs up off the ground and makes this movement a little bit harder. Because of the increase in height, it's a little bit tougher for me to focus on squeezing the muscles of my core. Gravity is definitely at work here, so we're having to try a little bit harder. Now, other plank variation is the high plank or high push-up position. All right, it's just as important when you're in this position to maintain a tight core, neutral spine, straight line from the shoulder to the hips to the back of the nubs. So we can work our way from the high plank into the low plank and back up, just like so. All right, main thing here is to keep the hips square with the ground while we're doing that. All right, while we're in a high plank, we can do shoulder touches. That's a great exercise as well. Just kind of trying to keep things stable, prevent shifting side to side too much. We can actually do push-ups. There we go, easy enough. Now, starting points for the regular plank, we're looking to start with maybe 15, 20 seconds. Remember, this is not meant to be a 10-minute long yoga pose. This is something that we want to squeeze our muscles as tight as we can for 15, 20 seconds. Once you start to get above 30, 45 seconds, for a couple of sets, it's well worth finding ways to progress it, such as elevating your surface, performing a little bit more of a dynamic movement. You can also add some balance to the equation by lifting one leg up, opposite arm up, just like so, trying to keep everything square with the ground while we're in this position. It gets a lot harder really quickly. A lot of people think the plank is a very boring, simple exercise, but it is one of the many foundational movements that can definitely be progressed and made a lot more difficult. Something we should all be doing, okay? If you have any questions, any comments, any feedback at all, drop it in the comments below. Let me know if you need anything. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. Thank you. Have a great day.